Welcome to a grocery haul video. I asked you last night on my page if you'd be interested, and I asked on Instagram, and I got responses for both. So I'm going to run through just a couple of things I picked up recently, give you an idea of what I do eat. Disclaimer, I guess, on this. I do not eat clean. I eat processed foods. So if you're looking for that, I don't think this is the video for you. Also, this is what healthy is for me. I am not trying to do anything extreme. The plan that I've set up for myself is realistic for me. It doesn't mean it's realistic for everybody. So don't watch this and think you have to go pick all this stuff up and eat exactly the same if it doesn't work for you. If you want to eat cleaner, do that. If you need something with a little bit more than what I have, do that, by all means. This is just sharing from my experience. So I'm just saying that because if you watch it and go, God, like sheets of some boxed foods, she shouldn't do that. You may think I shouldn't do that, but this is what works for me. And this past year, as of my last weigh-in, I've lost 49 pounds this year, and I'm not done yet. So I'm going to keep going. The last 3 months have been what I've really figured out what works for me the best. And that is finding a plan that is manageable and that is made for longevity. It is something that I can keep doing and not a quick fix. It is something for me that's realistic. So I'm going to start and share. So, veggies. Every week I kind of try and switch it up. I've been trying to try different veggies lately if you've been watching my updates. Green pepper. This has been the new one this week. This is all I have left of my green pepper. What I did was some of it I chopped up and I eat raw or throw in recipes just like this. I'm going to do this for supper tonight with a stir fry. And then the rest I made my spaghetti bell peppers, which I ended up eating 2 of them and my husband ate the other 2. He really liked them, so he ate the other 2. Spinach. I just buy the Compliments baby spinach. I just got this 2 days ago. I literally throw a handful in whatever I can. Spinach is really low in calorie, but it's a really strong, nutrient-dense food. And it doesn't really have a flavor, so you can throw it in a lot of things, which is what I like. Also, my other thing was I made spaghetti squash this week. This is what I have left, which I'm going to probably use by tomorrow. And yeah, so some spaghetti squash. And then I have some carrots. I don't really need to explain carrots. And then I have some Brussels sprouts. So that is my veggies that I'm kind of dipping into this week. Every week is different. It all depends on what I'm in the mood for and everything else, like it does for everybody. So that's what kind of have been my veggies this week. So, moving on to other things. I am not editing this video, so you're going to see me pause my phone a little bit. I'm trying to get this done while Sam is napping, so bear with me. Okay, so I am a fries person. I crave fries pretty well every day. So what I do now is I have the McCain fries. I like the extra crispy, spicy ones. So 85 grams is 120 calories, which is not bad, especially when you bake them. I don't deep fry anything. It's all in the oven. So it's about 16 fries, but I use my food scale and I do weigh because sometimes all the fries are sized differently. They're not all identical. So I weigh my fries because I want to make sure that I'm eating that 85 grams. The bread that I eat is the Weight Watchers multigrain. I like it. I don't find it a really strong flavor. I am a white bread, white pasta person. I still am, but I don't mind this. Most of my sandwiches and toast and stuff like that, I have the Weight Watchers multigrain. As far as meats, I don't really want to drag out all the meats out of my freezer. So maybe the next time I get groceries straight away, I'll make a video and show you. But I eat hamburger, I eat chicken, I eat pork chops. There's not really a meat I don't eat except for I don't like liver. Ugh. Don't like liver. But I literally have those, and I just have them at the portion that they're supposed to. Usually 4 ounces or so, depending on if it's breaded, if it has skin on it, all that kind of stuff. Pork chops, usually I cut the bone off of it before I weigh it. Just little things like that. If I get chicken, I take the skin off. All these little tiny hacks that just save you on calories and save you on things. Now, if I have some extra calories some days, I will just leave stuff on, and that is just me. I also eat a lot of fish, canned tuna in water. I love salmon. I love shrimp. All of that is in my freezer. Love all of it. Love it to death. So, what do I do when I have cravings? I'll show you. These are my bar jars. Some of them are left over. The caramel is left over from Halloween. See the little mini bars? And then these dairy milk bars, I'll take out and show you. My go-to has the last month have been these Reese pieces though. One of them is 44 calories, so if I am dying and I really want that, then I'll have 2 of them for 88 calories. What's really been my savior is these dairy milk mini bars. They are 100 calories. I know they're not huge or anything, but they're in 6 little squares. If you break them up, eat them slowly, completely curbs your craving, and you get to have your chocolate. I find if you deprive yourself of everything, you end up just going way off, and I don't want to do that. So, also, I picked this up. Oh, I just picked these up yesterday. I ran into the dollar store actually, and they were there. Is the Russell Stove no sugar added caramel and crispies, and they come like this in the little package. I don't know if you can see that in the little package, and I think one of them is 60 calories or something like that. They're a little higher. Yeah, one sec, buddy. 1 second, guys. Sorry about that. Emmett finished up a little bit of his table work, so he wanted a cartoon on. If you don't know, we homeschool, so kind of doing that in the midst of this. So I also like these pretzel chips minis. For 35 of them, it's only 110 calories. Like I said, I'm mostly a salt person instead of sweet. It seems like everybody's one or the other or both. I tend to combine them sometimes. Sometimes I'll have one of these with some of those. And I am loving the holiday Rice Krispies lately. Just been a craving. My tea. 90 calories. I'm not sure if the regular ones are the same calories or not, but you can buy them just in the box with a bunch of them. And then I have my Compliments granola bars, which are, I forget which one this is. It's like chewy chocolate chip or something like that. I just finished off my Super Value brand ones, but these are identical. I buy the 24 box. The 24 box lasted me about 2 months, so we usually have at least a couple a week. One of my nighttime snacks, sometimes if I'm not starving at the end of the night, but I want to end my night with something, cup of soup. Oh, there we go. It's better. Cup of soup, 60 calories, bada bing, really filling, and I like it. Like I said, I eat everything. Right now, it's baby steps for me. I'm eating way more vegetables than I ever have in my life, and that alone there is a success point for me. So I'm going to keep trying to do that and replace a few things, but for right now, that's good. And 'tis the season. I bought some mini candy canes this week. I love candy canes, but I want to make sure that I stay on track through this season. I am not having any cheat days until Christmas Day. But what I mean, I want to discuss the difference. Having a cheat day, and like I have chocolate and everything, I have probably one of these a day. Some people would consider it cheating. It's not. If it's in my calorie rank and it fits in my day, it's not a cheat. It doesn't mean I'm going to run and have McDonald's, because that would be all my calories for the day. But having chocolate and stuff like that, I still do. Having candy canes, I will have these through the holiday season. Each mini candy cane is 19 calories. Nothing, really. Like, it's not a lot. And they'll be counted, but I could have 2 of them, and if I really want that kind of candy cane-ish craving, I just go for it. A cheat day for me is literally not tracking anything, eating whatever the hell is in front of me. That is the difference. A cheat day is like, bomb goes off and I just eat everything. Christmas Day that will happen. But my last 2 cheat days, I couldn't finish what I wanted to eat because as you lose weight, your stomach shrinks inside a little bit and your appetite shrinks. So it's kind of like my stomach is not used to eating big portions anymore. If you are a tea drinker or hot beverage person, I highly recommend the Simple Pleasures by Dare. The cinnamon snaps, for 4 of them, it's 120 calories. I'll show you what they look like because they're already open. I'm not going to have any right now though. That is what one of them looks like. So I have 4 of these, the 120 calories, with a cup of tea sometimes. I also have the social tea ones. They have a ton of flavors. They even have chocolate. So if you are an extreme chocolate person or what have you, you can get those too. They're kind of like the crust of an Oreo cookie. That's what they taste like to me, but these are really good. Should I go through here? Speaking of hot beverages, this is the hot chocolate that I drink. It is the Nestle Carnation hot chocolate, 60% fewer calories than the original Rich and Creamy. I find it tastes identical. I don't see any difference. But this whole thing, I think it is 3/4 a cup of hot water and 3 tablespoons. I've been having this a lot at night with salami sandwiches for night lunch. I don't know why. Excuse me, but it tastes good. If I am extremely, 99% of what I drink is water. Because I do eat yogurt. I'll show you that in a second. But I literally live on water all day. But probably very odd time in the last little bit, I've just craved a Coke. I just want a Coke. And I don't want a diet one, I want a real one. So 2 months ago, I bought the mini cans, which there's 6 in it. So that's how often I have it. There are 6 cans, and it's 2 months later, and I still have 1 can left. So I've only had 5 in 2 months. I've literally cut out, and it's most of the time it was on a cheat day or a day I had more extra calories. So one of my favorite snacks is the sea salt, 35 calories a cup, Smart Food popcorn. This is the popcorn that I have mostly every night. Pretty well every night, that's what's going down. I usually have 3 cups of it, usually it equals out to, and that is night. I'm just taking you along with me, it's easier. So I have, once in a while I will have these, not very often, but if I want Eggos, these are the ones that I usually go for. Just cinnamon brown sugar, 170 calories for one. I also have English muffins and the Chapman Super Fudge. They're 120 calories. I just use regular Compliments hamburger buns. Lean beef burgers are there as a backup. I don't usually eat them normally. There's my shrimp, chicken. I just regular meats. I don't really need to show you because you know what hamburger and that looks like. But that's all there. And I eat the Flamingo chicken burgers. My craving lately has been chicken burgers. So I've been having those. And I have some pitas here frozen. And I picked these up yesterday. These little tiny steaks, which I'm actually having today. Turnip is here. More chicken, more salmon. And that is literally my day. I usually have a very small breakfast, usually a boiled egg and something. This morning I had a salami sandwich though. The craving has just been there, so I'm taking it. The salami sandwich. And I'm scared I forget anything. If I forget anything, I'll comment below. But that is generally what I'm eating. I don't cut anything out. I'm trying to eat more vegetables. I do have clementines, apples, and bananas that are almost ripe there. And then that will be all it. So if you have any questions, comment. Thank you.